It's not something you really sit around talking about, but the smell of your vagina actually tells you a lot about your health. Every woman is different, so there is naturally a fluctuation in smell, impacted in part by your diet, your hygiene and bathroom habits, and what underwear you wear. What most people don't know is every vagina has a baseline smell, and also secretes pheromones that are perfectly normal and meant to trigger sexual interest. There should be a healthy musky scent to it, sort of like when you work out in the gym and build up a sweat. That's your signature smell, according to hormone expert Elisa Vitti. Writing in Mind Body Green, Elisa explains that every woman needs to know their normal scent to tell if anything is wrong. Mary Jane Minkin M.D., clinical professor of obstetrics, gynecology, and reproductive sciences at Yale University School of Medicine, says it's hard to describe what your vagina should smell like, but very easy to know when something is wrong. Speaking to Tango, she said, "The vagina shouldn't smell like rotten fish or anything rotting. The odor folks describe is from bacterial vaginosis, which is really an imbalance of good guy and bad guy bacteria. The bad guys are the anaerobic bacteria, which tend to be overgrowing, and anaerobes classically produce a foul or rotting type odor. Remember, your vagina will smell differently when you're on your period and after sex. It's also important to remember that your vagina is self-cleaning, so naturally produces discharge to eject germs. If discharge changes in color, it's also a way to know something is up. You want white with a little yellow. If this changes to gray or brighter yellow or green, you need to get it checked. If it becomes itchy, you also need to go to the doctor. Now you know what's normal. You can take a few steps to keeping everything healthy downstairs. A healthy gut is key, which means keeping bacteria in balance. Eating alkaline-rich foods like lemons of leafy greens helps detox your system as well, keeping your scent sweet. Foods that could be causing you harm include animal proteins, sugar, dairy, and sadly, coffee. They all have a negative impact on your microbiome, the microorganisms in an area, and therefore your scent. If you spend the night in your undies all the time, it could be an issue. It's time to rethink your bedtime clothes. Elisa recommended sleeping at least half the month sans pants to allow your area to breathe. When you do wear undies to bed, choose cotton or a breathable fabric. Thongs are all well and good, but often synthetic or lacy, which isn't so great for your vagina. A lot of people use products to clean the area, but it's best to stay away from the fancy bath salts and perfumed creams. Stay away from products and instead use just water or products with a more pH balancing effect. There's a few companies that specialize in such products, with wipes and tampons specifically created for this purpose. If you've had health issues recently, it could be the time to check down there. Looking at what you're ingesting is a good start. Are you on the pill? Or using a ring or intrauterine device, IUD? Synthetic hormones can disrupt your microbiome, leading to infections. Experts recommend D-mannose supplements, a simple type of sugar shown to be as effective as antibiotics in some cases. As a bonus, it helps prevent recurring UTIs and funny smells. As in what you're using. According to Elisa, the golden rule is if it doesn't go in your mouth, don't put it in your vagina. Use products with all natural ingredients. There's also aloe cadabra, which acts as a moisturizer. It'll help keep your vagina healthy and smelling better. Of course, there are more ways to check if your vagina is healthy, from checking your period, there are apps for this, to looking at how your skin changes month to month. Keeping an eye on all these things, your diet and lifestyle means you can stay on top of your vagina health. If anything sends up a red flag, you should see your doctor.